Hold on. This is my leg.
I really need your help today. My dad's kicked me out because he tried to poison me this morning, and we need to go and flood his house. Can you help me? Of course. Okay, but first, because you're my girlfriend, I have a present for you. Oh, thank you. It's a bouncy ducky. I love duckies. Should we go and play outside first before we go anywhere? Yeah, let's do it. Oh my god, I love coming to daycare. It's so much fun. Maybe we need to
So you know how they say,
jump up here. This is
um,
harder than what? Wait, Chloe, how did you do that?
when you love it, I mean, when you love something, you don't let it go. Eventually, it'll come back to you if it's meant for you, but if it doesn't, but if it isn't, it doesn't. So I'm just thinking, like, I was thinking of a deeper meaning to that. Um, if something isn't meant for you, you let it go. Um, and I'm not speaking of someone. I'm speaking of something. So if something isn't meant for you, you let it go. If it comes back to you, it's meant for you. If it doesn't, then it was never yours to begin with. Sometimes it can be, sad and an unfortunate situation. But at the same time, it just makes you feel so much better by the end of it all. You know, now you know what to look out for. If something's not meant for you and it was never yours and you receive it again, you're like, oh, okay. So it was never mine to begin with. So now why don't you don't really question about why am I receiving this, more so of, you know, um it's temporary. If I received it, oh cool. But if I didn't, I mean, but if it doesn't last long, I mean, but that's the thing about receiving something that's not yours. It's more so of a borrowing thing. So it's like, how do you handle anything that's borrowed to you? Back when you was younger, let me think of a time that I ever borrowed something from anyone. That was a long, long time ago. Back when we borrow stuff. Like you would borrow stuff from your friends and stuff. Um, a time where you borrow something from anyone. Well, just the idea. I guess I'm gonna go off of because I really don't remember borrowing anything from anyone. Um, I used to borrow clothes from my auntie. That's something. Um, when it comes to friends and stuff, I don't think I ever really borrowed anything from them because, I don't know. I never really borrowed anything. But anyways, if you do borrow something, you just use that mindset. It's here just for, you get all of your use out of it. Once you get all of your use out of it, it's returned. You return it. So that's how I think about that in that kind of way. When you feel like something just ain't working for you anymore than it used to, no, it was temporary. It wasn't meant for you long term. So the more that you can understand, then that's how you come around to accepting terms. You accepting it for what it is. It's easier to accept. You don't get mad. You don't throw a tantrum because it wasn't yours. You know. So yeah, good morning, and that is what was on my mind this morning. As soon as I woke up, a lot of stuff was on my mind, but that stood out to me the most because I just felt I just felt some type of way, you know. So, and that's what came out of that. But yeah, I used to borrow my auntie's clothes all the time. She used to have these cute hoodies, this cute it was a those is the ones that I really didn't want to get. Like it was the first time I actually borrowed something. Usually she give it to me. But she let me borrow these hoodies and they were so cute. It was like blue, yellow, red. She had every color and I used to wear them to school all the time. And they be like, "Oh, you got new clothes, this and that." And it was clothes from New York, so everybody was like, they ain't never seen those clothes before because her clothes was specifically from New York. So I'm rocking New York clothes in my city, in my little small town. I'm rocking or going to school. I'm rocking New York clothes and whatnot. And they just like they liking my clothes. I always heard it all the time. Oh, I like that. I like that. Where'd you get that from? You know. But those clothes were really cute. I remember every outfit that I actually liked that I wore. Yeah, we're real different. You know, I used to go to school and I used to love, you know, what I wore was different. I like being different. And it wasn't the fact that I'm just like, I'm doing stuff to make myself different. No. It just came to me, you know, to be different. It came to me to be different. So that's how it was. It was different. I was different. You know, the stuff that came to me was different. So therefore, I mean, it's a lifestyle that was chosen for me to be different. Sometimes your lifestyle is chosen for you. You have no choice in the matter. You know, it happened when it happens for you, that it's meant to be for you. It's not hard to figure out who you are or what you're meant for, your purpose, or just um figuring your life out in general or figuring life out period. It's not hard to figure it out at all. It's just on you to actually pay attention, you know? Even if you don't pay attention, it's it's obvious, you know. There's nothing actually to figure out. You just take a look at who you are, reflect, and then you'll see, oh, you know, excuse me.
you. Whoa. No, Dad, please. Okay, Chloe, when he opens the door, just get ready to run, okay? Follow me. 3, 2, 1. You can't catch us, you smelly old man. Chloe, get in quick. He's gonna chase us. Woo, we gotta go. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snowblower. You think you can flop my house? Well, think again. You won't catch us. Chloe, I've got a funny idea. Let's go behind the smelly old man. Chloe, get in quick. He's gonna chase us. Woo, we gotta go. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snowblower. You think you can flop my house? Well, think again. You won't catch us. Chloe, I've got a funny idea. Let's go behind this wall because look, he can't fit behind here. Na, 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 na. You can't catch us. You think you're clever, babies? You just wait. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snowblower. You think you can flop my house? Well, think again. You won't catch. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snowblower. You think you can flop my house? Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snow. Smelly old man. Chloe, get in quick. He's gonna chase us. Woo, we gotta go. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with. Dog Chloe. I don't know where that's gone. Wait, it sounds like someone's. Oh my god, quickly. That's not alone. Be quiet, Chloe. Chloe, what are you? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Out any time you could have made noise, it was now. And now look. Oh, hey, babies. I'm gonna get you. Whoa. No, Dad, please. Okay, Chloe, when he opens the door. Damn. Oh my god, Chloe, we have to be super quiet. It's like we're playing hide and seek. There he is. Where are these stupid little babies? I'm gonna put you in the oven, both of you, and I'm gonna eat you. So you better come out because you can run, you can't hide. Chloe, sure. Oh my god, I think it's worked. Guys, I think we managed to hide from him. And now all we have to do, Chloe, is sneak in and flood the toilet. Follow me. Oh my god, Chloe. I don't know where that's gone. Wait, it sounds like someone's. Oh my god, quickly. Oh, that's not alone. Be quiet, Chloe. Chloe, what are you? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Out any time you could have made a noise, it was now. And now look. Oh, hey, babies. I'm gonna get you. Whoa. No, Dad, please. Okay, Chloe, when he opens the door, just get ready to run, okay? Follow me. 3, 2, 1. You can't catch us, you smelly old man. Chloe, get in quick. He's gonna chase us. Woo, we gotta go. Come here, you stupid babies. I'm gonna run you over with a snowblower. You think you can flop my house? Well, think again. You won't catch us. Chloe, I've got the funniest idea. Let's go behind this rock because look, he can't fit behind here. Na, 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 na. You can't catch us. You think you're clever, babies? You just wait for what I have in store for you. I'm gonna put you in the oven and eat you. Wait, Chloe, quick, run to the deep end. We need to go to the swimming pool. Oh no. Uh-oh. Wait, Chloe, make sure we've got our floaties on. Oh, yeah, well, you babies can't swim without a floaty, can you? No. Help me. Chloe, ow, look what you've done. You smelly old man. Quick, we need to grab Chloe's floaty. You're next, baby. Hey, come back. No, we're going to the diving board. Chloe, get ready to swim. This is what you get for being my son's girlfriend. Dad, you're so mean. Ow. Oh my god, Chloe, quick, take the floaty. Oh my god, I saved my girlfriend. Chloe, swim this way. Swim this way, we can escape him. Quick, paddle. Dad can't swim because he smells. Quickly, follow me this way. We gotta be quick. It's time to flood the toilet. Come on, Chloe, you can do it. Quick. That was so scary, but we saved each other. Now we have to get revenge on Dad. I think he's stuck in the pool because he doesn't know how to swim. He's a silly man. Okay, so maybe we should try the bath this time, Chloe. We're just gonna put the plug in, and you ready? I'm so ready. Okay. Guys, we're about to turn on the tap. Leave a like right now if you're
Trying not to get impatient. That's what I'm trying not to do. When you get impatient, then that's when you start working a little bit too fast and you cause damage. That's what impatience does. Don't take your time. Right, so yeah.